So, it's a Wednesday, and it's not Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and it's not Wednesday. Zach, it's what day is it today? Thursday. I am on it today, chat. Hello, everyone. It's me, ZachMan103. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Great. The dogs are barking in the background because they're silly. They're silly. Hello to... I can't see because the pinned message got me. Shine or no... Shrine? Shine or no shine for the Nintendo DS. Hello, Blue Toad. Hello, Nightbot. Hello, Seribot. Hello, Rainding. Hello... Hello, Roy. Yeah, please remember that there is still no spoilers for Pokemon Legends EA as I'm still working through it. If you're upset by that, them's the breaks. I'm trying to play through my game, and I'm just hoping to do what I can do. Anyways, it's Thursday. Zach remembers dates. Zach remembers dates big time. But one thing that I don't forget is the viewer survey is still continuing on. Check out the viewer survey as it's pinned in the pinned message. Please make sure to take your answers and reading of the questions as serious as possible. That way we can get as much of your feedback in to improve the content all throughout. To improve all of my content throughout. I really suck at trying to explain how vitally important this viewer survey is, but it does matter a heck of a lot for content. Trust me, it really times a million does. With that being said, Pokemon Shrine. Pokemon Shrine. I didn't make a mistake with speaking, you did. Let's get it on. I'm doubling down. I want the shiny tonight. That is why we are still here. That is why there was nothing else scheduled on the schedule. Hope you're doing well, Shadow. I hope you are doing well, Rainding and Blue Toad. It is good to see you both. I will tell you what I'm not doing well. That hurt more than it should have. Tell you what I'm not doing well in. The warm department. I'm going to need to turn on that fan behind me. Hello, fan. Oh, what the hell did I impact with? Really hurt. Went into the side of the PC there, apparently. I just went smack. But yes, doubling down on the Shiny Charmander hunt, mainly because I want to get, one, want to get it done, and two, want to clear out my schedule. Because I feel as if starting next year with a very clean schedule will be a good thing. And that's me, though. That isn't to say that there won't be shiny hunts next year. There will be. But we're just going to make sure that we get through everything that we need to get through this year to make next year a better year, if that makes any particular sense. There's method to Zach's madness, and it's not very good to explain in theory, but I hope that the practical of it shows a better year for next year in terms of content. Not that this year was a bad year for content, don't get me wrong. It was a good year. But there's always room for improvement. Hey Pikachu Potter, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I say we're looking at Pichu. I was right with the typing, wrong with the Pokemon. It was a Plusle. It was a Plusle. I have been lied to. And that, my friends, is the Trophy Garden. Close enough. I mean, it is a Pikachu clone. So in a way... Sort of. Okay. Do people count Pichu as a Pikachu clone, even though Pichu is a part of the Pikachu family? I don't think it would count as an actual clone. I think it would count as, you know, being a part of the family, considering it is the pre-evolved form of Pikachu. It is the baby. Pikachu is still baby, don't get me wrong, but Pichu is baby. Pichu and Pikachu combined together are still baby. Todd and Mel, hello. Oh, hey, hello. We have ourselves an egg. We also have ourselves some really quiet audio all of a sudden. But then again, the fan is quite loud, so apologies to myself. No one else gets the apology. It is just me who gets the apology. Hope you're doing well, Mel. I just know it's you from the dump. An egg in this shiny hunting stream? Sorry, stream? It's more common than you'd like to think. Ain't that right, yes, Seal? You already know his answer. He doesn't even need to say it. That's my town map. We don't need that. Did that say Cafe Goblin, or am I just going insane? I think I'm going insane. It says Cafe Cabin. I'm clearly going insane. I can read. Tired and brain not working properly today. Oh. But what if map? Good point. You don't have an egg for me. I don't care about you now. Good vibes to you, Mel. I hope that your brain eases up on you with your bad brain grams and that the bad brain grams get beaten. If that makes sense. Reading is hard. Comprehension. Lack thereof. A comprehension or a lack thereof in terms of reading, because we can. And if we can, we certainly don't. That's all you really need to know. How bad is that door? That door is fine. I was just double checking whether or not the door needed to be closed properly or not. But it doesn't, so we're all good as we continue on this ride. Yeah. I've been trying to read through, the Ask a Water book. It is fine, it's just that I can't read all that much. Which is weird. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good book, and it's full of exciting stuff. But at the same time, at the same time, there's a lot of stuff in there that I already knew about because of watching documentaries made by, I think it was like The Gaming Historian and Did You Know Gaming and other places like that. It covers a lot of what's already in the book. So it's not really grabbing me that way, which is a little sad. But it was also the same reason why it was a bit difficult for me to get through my, to read the Learner's Handbook for driving, is that it just didn't grab me. Because I knew a lot of the information already. Todd was the same. I guess it's just an us thing in terms of that, because if it's not a lot of new information or it doesn't really grip us, then we're not really going to be able to get through it as much. And I feel bad because it is a good book. It's just not keeping me on the hook, if that makes sense. But I also guess that's a me thing for constantly looking at documentaries and other bits and tidbits of information from Iwata or from other particular people within that gaming sphere. Because again, it just seems to be going over a lot of information that I already knew. Which sucks. It's not constantly... I don't know. I think maybe it's definitely a me thing, but I think in order to be hooked onto something, it needs to be something that I don't necessarily know. Or maybe it's just something that I'm passionate about. Because I don't know, because normally with, for example, the most recent charity event that was on, which was Streamers versus Everybody, I watched it and I enjoyed it, but it didn't get me in the way that a Zeldathon or a TRG/TC Coliseum would. Even if it does have a lot of the same people that are already there. Is it just a me thing for not really grabbing onto that and understanding that what I'm watching, while entertaining, yes, just isn't something that I can sink my teeth into? Or is it just more to the fact that maybe it's just because there has been so many charity events, or that I have seen a lot of charity events, or sort of am a bit more in the know, that it's harder for me to really grab onto things? I don't know. I'm not even sure if that made sense. But it's just something that is interesting to me. A bit of both. Because I don't know. It just feels... It's interesting to watch the verse... It would be interesting to watch the first Zeldathon or TC Colo again and see if you feel the same way about them. That's a good point. That's a good point. But the other thing is that trying to go back and watch them again, as if it was the live experience, probably won't hit as much. Which, in turn, reminds me of people talking about how they feel about Zackman 103 Archives. Because a lot of people say, this is not... No one said anything in this regard in regards to the viewer survey at the moment. But a lot of people have said in the past, in regards to my streams personally, that they preferred the live experience over watching it back on, say, Zackman 103 Archives. I get that. I understand that. So, I don't know. That, and I guess also it's just when you're watching, say, a charity event live, or you're trying to we'll go with the charity event for the sake of me not collapsing into 70 different subjects. When you're watching a charity event live, you get excited about the actual event and the actual people that are there. And depending on if they show a schedule, what games are coming up? because there'll be bits where you go, oh, that doesn't look interesting on paper, but in practice, it could be very good. But when you look at something, but when you're watching it live, you get to experience it live. You get to make up your mind and your opinion on a particular event or a particular item that you're watching live. You're more or less describing the Game Awards. My brain is broken. How? This is like star jumps and jumping jacks to me again. It's like star jumps and jumping jacks again. For those of you who missed, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but when someone said to me when I was younger, do a star jump. I go, okay, I do a star jump and I can do that properly. Star jump, well, yeah, star jumps are easy. In my brain, star jumps are easy. Someone asked me to do a jumping jack, I can't do it. However, star jumps and jumping jacks are the exact same thing, just under a different name. So, because I've learnt it one way, and someone says, oh, but it's also called, but it's, if someone describes it as the other way, even if they're the same thing, my brain goes, how are they related? So yeah, when Mel mentioned you're more or less describing the Game Awards, star jumps and jumping jacks came to mind because it broke my brain. How am I describing the Game Awards? But at the same time, I get what you're saying, even if it does confuse me. I don't know. I just don't really get... I think watching something live and experiencing it live is far better because of the unpredictability factor. Whereas, say that I go back to watch Phone Controllers Colo, I already know what's gonna happen. So what you're saying is that Star Jumps will be released at the revealed at the Game Awards, and it'll be called Jumping Jacks in Europe and Australia. Well done, Rainding. Good joke. Good morning, JDB. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to... I think it's just more the unpredictability factor is what makes charity events or things like... Oh, I connected the dots myself. The unpredictability factor of what makes the Game Awards or Coliseum or Zeldathon exciting. But when you go back to watch it... When you go back to watch something, it's a bit... Especially... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, you know, the brain of Zach Man is an interesting thing. I guess in a way it also sort of describes how I've fallen a bit out of love with wrestling. I feel as if I know too much to really subvert my expectations with a lot of things, or to really be able to sink my teeth into things. I don't know. It's just weird. My brain is weird is basically the main point of this conversation. I'm sorry if I confused the shinks out of chat. I just was trying to make sense of what was said in chat, and also try and finish off a long ramble of Zach Man. So I'm just doing my best here. then find a new, different kind of wrestling. True, but I don't know. Just trying to sink my teeth into things can be a bit difficult. I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I'm also just, I don't know. I was using wrestling as an example, basically. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, what the frick? That was 1,000. That was 1,440, Zach. Your math is off again, sir. Just thinking about it, Pickletron. When it comes to trying to find a different kind of wrestling, I think it's also just more trying to understand characters and trying to believe in what those characters do as well. For example, before I started streaming, I was following New Japan Pro Wrestling from about 2016 up until about 2020. I was interested in it because there was one particular wrestler, Tetsuya Naito, who caught my attention. And then, I don't know, the direction that they tried to... As soon as he won the world title, it sort of became a bit... Okay, where does he go from here then? And then the pandemic hit. And everything went to shinks. You're over double odds now. Surely the shiny comes tonight. You'd like to think, Poker Farms. Unfortunately... We normally don't double dip with shiny hunting in a week, but I really want the shiny, so I'm just hopeful that we get it. Unfortunately, it just doesn't like us. You were making an adult film joke. I see you. I see you. Continuing on with my thought with Tetsuya Naito, just for a quick second. Please shine tonight, please. Once the pandemic hit, it became... Well, wrestling sort of just went cuckoo crazy. And of course, I fell out of love with wrestling and sort of came into doing what I'm doing here. And by the time I would keep tabs on what was happening in New Japan, especially what was happening with Tetsuya Naito. Then Naito left New Japan. And ever since he left New Japan, it's been like, okay, what do? New Japan's still there, don't get me wrong. But also, it's a far different New Japan Pro Wrestling than when I last paid attention to it. I understand that it's been 5 years since I last properly paid attention, but it feels like a whole different landscape compared to where it was. Which, in a way, sort of relates to how I feel about content creation. And this is gonna get deep. But before I get into my thought on content creation, I'll answer PokeFarm's question in chat. How many times have you thought a shiny was hatching because of the glow? Yes. Yes amount of times. Way too many. Way too pecking many. There's been times where you would see me in the previous streams go, oh, basically. Enough times for it to become a TV trope. Damn, I say how it is, Blue Toad. Put it on the wiki. Anyways. Different landscape, content creation. What if I said you'll get a shiny in the next 20 eggs? Limit. If that happens, I didn't see if you added me on Steam, but I sent you a friend request yesterday. But Limit, if that happens, I will personally get you something off your Steam wish list. I swear to God. I mean, if you want. It's got to be within the next 20 eggs, okay? If it's not within the next 20 eggs, then you get nothing. So I get a shiny in a game. I get a shiny in a game. I don't get a game. I get a shiny in the next 20 eggs, or you get a game. But if it's not within the next 20 eggs, then you're out of luck, buddy. Hope you're doing well, Limit, though. Fiddlesticks. So when you reach 1,463, yes. If I reach 1,463 and there's no shine, Limit gets nothing. You lose. Good day. Good day. I'll see myself out. What was Cheese guess? Before and around 1,500 to 1,700. Noted. I believe in my luck. I'd like to hope so. Hi, Ruff. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Something to do with content creation. I forgot what it was. I forgot the next bit. Hi, Will. Because I know it was something in regards to wrestling and how it's different. Because I said that wrestling landscape was different than what it was 4 years ago with New Japan. Something to do with content creation. I've lost my fort now. I'm trying to regain it. Hi, Will. I'm hoping Rainding or someone in chat can help me out here because I'm trying to remember the connection I was trying to make and I can't remember the exact word I used. Landscape. Different landscape. I figured it out. I feel the same way about wrestling. The 5-year difference in how I've seen wrestling, especially in New Japan, to how I felt content creation has been over the past year and a bit. Personally, and this is just a personal thing, I might be wrong. This may be me overthinking and thinking too much about it, but since last year, or since the last year and a bit, content creation has felt as if it's in a whole different landscape than what it was literally just 2 years ago. A lot of things feel broken. A lot of things feel broken. And that's interesting to state but it is the way that it feels. I agree with that. Hi, Deku Squid. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Got it right. The live stream landscape post Macaroni is really weird. But even in the last year and a half, it's felt a lot different than what it did even pre-COVID. Or pre-Macaroni. Post-Macaroni even as well. A lot of... Then again, a lot more people back in 2020 to 2023 had a lot more free time. But also, with all the drama and bullshits that happened in 2024 to now, a lot of things, especially within this landscape, feel very broken. YouTube giving up on live streaming stuff, kind of. Poker Farms was talking about it. That was the bit that got me there. I almost got. Almost got. I didn't realize YouTube was giving up on the live streaming stuff, but also I'm pretty sure they've been making some changes with it. I could be wrong. Do feel free to correct me if that is wrong. Kick change stuff in the audience change. I feel as if... yeah, but also just... in general, I feel as if... within this landscape, a lot of different things have led to... this feeling of... the status quo is broken. But there's also an opportunity for there to be... a new-ish status quo. And to hopefully rebuild the stuff that has been broken. Even if a lot of the stuff that has been broken is not going to be able to be fixed. If that makes any sense. They cut down on a lot of the deals they were making and aren't promoting it as much. Deals that they were making. Interesting. Does that mean in terms of like brand partnerships, ambassadorships, yada yada yada? Or am I just confusing things as per usual? By the way, Ruff, if you're still here, I need to fix up your check-in because the check-in system broke and I had to put back in everyone's check-in again manually, but I'm pretty sure the automatic one will fix itself now. They aren't signing creators anymore. That was something that I found really silly, personally. What is check-in? The channel point redeem. The, who remembers those videos of people basically being like, oh, I'm using 2 games that I got today, which are both Club Penguin games, unironically. For an example here. I got two little things here. One's the red brand, the other one's the purple brand. I signed with purple brand, for example. Do you remember those? Anyone remember those videos? Where people were trying to basically make a cult, in a way? Or make it feel tribalistic to be on one of the platforms? Killed the whole concept, I feel like. Too much money invested in too many random creators, and everyone realized it's kind of silly to pay streamers for exclusivity. But I agree that what used to work definitely isn't the same. That is completely true. Thank you, by the way, Ruff. I will fix up your proper... I will make sure that you have the proper actual check-in that you're meant to have after stream, because I think you were up to about 6, 7, 8? Something along those lines? No, 2. So we'll make that free. We will make that free for you after the stream. It was much less than I thought it was. The more you know. The more you know. Just insert the section. You see like a lot. You see a lot of longer form marathons and stuff, like iShowSpeed America Stream. Really cool to see a lot of those big projects doing big numbers, but it leaves a bit of power vacuum to smaller content creators. Interesting to see what fills it. Honestly, I don't really get the hype around those bigger content creators. Because from a lot of the... I understand that what I see from those bigger content creators like Kai Cenat, iShowSpeed, and other particular content creators of that ilk, out of context, they seem just... They seem to be going in the way that early to mid 2010 YouTube was, which was just yelling all the time to try and get attention or be as much of a nuisance. But then again, with everything that other creators have been doing on, say, the YouTube platform, or the fact that in a way, Mr. Beast sort of killed that entire platform because everything you see now is just really... Oh, gotta be like this, gotta be like this, gotta follow the algorithm, yada yada yada. It's dumb. Kai Cenat, apologies if I'm saying that incorrectly. I'm trying to say it right. 6, 12, 18, that's correct. Just double checking. Definitely felt like that for sure. I just don't get it. I also don't understand when, say, you see the Twitch updates or the updates on content creation from Zach, whatever his name is. Bussy, Busse, how the hell do you say that person's name? And it's basically just more focused on the financial side of things, where it's saying like, popular streamer got over a million subs on Twitch during September. You've sort of lost your way a bit when it comes to content creation. Because the platform, it feels to me that content creation has gone from chill vibes and having a good time and enjoying being around people and company to just business, business, business. Celebrity goes on here. People use other people for stepping stones to try and get to where they want to, and everyone's unhappy. Drama, drama, drama. This person should get cancelled. Yada, yada, yada. It's exhausting as a content creator who doesn't really want to follow the algorithm or other garbage like that. Because honestly, looking at the way that other people do their stuff, it is exhausting to try and stay on top of the trends, the topics, other bits and bobs like that. Just keep it simple. Catacarus, for God's sake, made an entire TED talk about this. Broadcast yourself. Don't follow algorithms or other garbage like that. Just be yourself. Sure, it may not be the popular thing to do, but who needs popularity when you've got a freaking fantastic freaking... Yeah, what Rainding said. It's okay to just be yourself. Who needs popularity when you've got a community that knows you and understands what you're about and what you're trying to do? I swear, every time I hit my my Joy-Con 2 left controller, I'm worried that it's going to do that same thing it did 2 weeks ago, where it just went, oh, I'm up here now. Hands off the controller. Look, mum, no hands, but still smacking into the tree. I think it's particularly Twitch lost money for a long time, so we're going to try and make what little they can. But also the subs are just in a way quantifiable numbers to measure success. I hate that. I really do. It's nice to be yourself and refine your own style. Agreed. Being yourself is often what sets the trends. Interesting way of putting that, Deku Squid. I won't lie, but interested to hear your thoughts on why you think that is. Limit says, for me, it's not about the popularity, but more so to have a large enough community to support myself and family. Honestly, I don't particularly... This is gonna sound wrong and stupid, but when I try to explain it the way that I want to, I think it'll make sense. I don't really care for monetary support. It's nice, don't get me wrong. And people are way too pecking generous. 95 gifts on phone and other things like that tells you that. But also, I understand that that is mainly optional. People do not have to be supportive financially. I don't do this for money, despite what people may think. I am so glad that that was only the YouTube channel that popped up then, not the phone page. But the phone page popped up earlier, but that would have been very unfortunate timing. Regardless, I care more about making sure that I try to have as much fun as what I can. And yes, I know recently I have been getting more frustrated and other things like that. You guys have been rinsing me in the viewer survey. I'm paying attention, guys, don't you worry. You guys have been absolutely rinsing me in the viewer survey with a few things, and I appreciate that, because that is where I can figure out ways to improve. Hence why the viewer survey is vitally important. Looking at you, Cinderblaze. That's a joke. Well, no, it's fine. I actually found Katakura 6 months to a year before his channel popped off big time in 2020. There was a Thomas game for PS1 that got me watching Caddy. When did Katakura do the nursery rhymes video? Because that's my favorite Katakura video, is the nursery rhymes video. But I had also been aware of his content for a while. 27, Jesus. Oh god, that's almost a decade old. A lot of let me try that again. A lot of modern pop culture is derived from Twitch/live stream culture. A lot of those streamers were just being what they thought was entertaining and ended up being big. There's a lot that goes into it. Definitely not a simple topic, but I think in chasing trends, a lot of creators forgot that those trends come from people, and the next one will too. They don't spawn out of nowhere. Sometimes got to create them. Katie did a really good PlayStation All-Stars video. I need to see that. I don't think I've seen that one. Been watching Caddy for a long time too, and yeah, the nursery rhyme videos are my favorite of his. They're so good! I love the nursery rhyme videos. I haven't seen them in a little bit though, so I might go back and watch them. But they are good. Those are 8 years old now? Mm-hmm. The runaway guy's turned what? Is turning what? 15? And I still remember when the first video of theirs went out. Oh, good lord. Stop, calm down, you'll destroy the infant. Oh my goodness. $1,456. What was the one for limit? It was 1,463, yeah? That's what we're counting down towards. $1,463. I just went up and looked at Mel's message again, because I needed a reminder of it. 56, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that'll end us off at 1,460. Excelente. And then we'll have 3 more after that. Noted. For Limit's little guess. And then we'll still have 12 after that for Fing. Cinder, hello. Let's get down to business. I guess not. And we'll just have that random cowgirl give us a stare. Hopefully she's not related to the one that we had an interesting interaction with a few weeks ago. Is fine. No dice for this Charmander. But we will continue on. Ever since the video where he looked at shovelware on PS4, he eventually went back and marked his prior content with an old. Dude's not the proudest of his current content. Old content. You're okay. That's just... Yeehaw, bitch. Yeehaw! I don't have a cowboy hat, Cinder. That is not an invitation for you to do anything. I just found that particularly funny. Oh my god. Isn't there an emote with Jiggy in a cowboy hat? Or am I... No, I'm thinking of Jig Howdy, which is red in the cowboy hat. There it is. That's made by Trill Girl. I knew that. Smart. Dude's not the proudest of his old content. I think that's just every content creator. Every content creator isn't necessarily proud of their old content. Mainly because, over the time that you've been doing content creation, you really have understood a lot of ways to do content creation better. Take, for example, watching Super Mario Sunshine, my first edited playthrough on the YouTube. Compare that to the most recent Breath of the Wild Master Mode video. I've come a long way in my little editing. But also, I'm not the same content creator that I was August 20th, 2020 to what is now December 11th, 2025. I'd like to think that over that time, I have grown as a content creator, even if I'm still making mistakes along the way. I may not be the best content creator, but I'm still trying my best to, you know, be as entertaining as what I can be. And continue to move forward and improve my stuff. I hope by this time next year, I have improved in a lot more areas than where I was now. And even comparing where I am now to where I was last year, I'm leaps and bounds better than where I was last year. Both in an admin sense and also a personal sense. A lot can happen. But yes, Zach, the Bluetooth error that happened to you literally got fixed a day or two after the stream it happened to you. Are you serious? Oh my god, that's funny. And there was a post the next day in regards to the Bluetooth issue. Brilliant. You couldn't script it if you tried. You could not have scripted if you tried. Unbelievable scenes. I suggested something on phone. I hope the... I've just seen the notification pop up on the side here. I'll have a look at it in just a moment. I'll do multitasking. Never mind, I won't do multitasking. That person over there does not have an egg ready for me. Excuse me. Oh my god. Color, beige, brown, gray, red, Schwartz. What the hell is Schwartz? System update had literally released the day after. It was so funny. Dang. I feel very sad now. Here, I'll add that because it's funny. You know, I want to check what Schwartz is. Hang on, let me say this right now. S-C-H-A-W... What was it? S-C-H-A-W-R-Z? No, S-C-H-W-A-R-Z. W-A-R-Z? Yes. Schwartz. It's black. Okay. It's German for black. We'll go with beige. We'll go with lowercase beige. And I'll put in the caption as blame Cinder. With 2 R's for the meme. For the meme, 2 R's. There you go. The way you're pronouncing beige hurts my soul. You're American. That's my counterpoint, Cinder. You say to my... Tomato. What more did you want there, Cinder? Don't you wow me. You know why are they booing me? I'm right. You're two away, Limit. You're 2 away. Is your luck good? We shall see. Tuna got a physical release? On Fangamer? The more you know. There we go. Give me an egg, please. You're making me sad. You're making me sad. I want egg. Well, actually, no. I don't want just egg. I want shine, but, you know. I can't believe you guys made me put a cowboy hat on my phone, but there you go. What would be even funnier is if Maniacal fully funds it. Oh my gosh. One more egg after this limit. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. It would be payback for the Hello Kitty plushie. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. I forgot I fully funded his Hello Kitty plushie. That's hilarious. I love how that was during a Teletubbies bit as well. He just lost his mind. Oh my goodness. Pichu says hi. Very sleepy, but she does say hi. Good on Pichu for saying hi. Although JDB's been bad to Pichu from what I'm hearing, because JDB keeps making Pichu fall out of the bed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Insert the shot. Oh, damn. Just damn from Blue Toad. Yeah, you know I'm not wrong, Bench. Damn, that's crazy. There's only so many damn that's crazies that I can tolerate. That sounded more American, if anything. Tolerate. I'm done. I've been around Cinder too much. She doesn't fall out often. Also, she zaps me for it every time. As deserved. You can't tell me that that's not deserved, JDB. I need to double check something. I have all the eggs. Excellent. Excellent. Going back to the topic really quickly, in regards to why I think that content creation is a bit broken. I don't really need to go into explanations as to why it's broken, but also I feel as if, in a way, there is a way for the status quo to return, and we have seen a little bit of it begin to return, but at the same time, people are going to be very objective to change. Limit gets nothing. You lose. Good day, wah. I said good day, wah. Blue Toad's had enough. Rainding's had enough. Blue Toad's definitely had enough. He's got the Shining Pearl. He's trying to grief case right now. Poor bloke. I can't believe No Limit is now just leaves. Oh, Rainding, did I send you that? Yeah, it was you I sent that to, didn't I? The No Limit countdown? Yes, here it is. No leavement. Oh my god. Yes, cool. I can't believe we're doing a No Limit countdown to 2026. This is gonna be so cool. I'm so looking forward to the No Limit countdown to 2026. Why? The reason that is because of Juka. I kid you not. Juka was watching a lot of Japanese commercials the other day while petting the loaf. And one of the Japanese ads was in regards to the countdown that's happening at one of the theme parks. The theme song will be No Limit by 2 Unlimited. Oh my gosh. Tetsuya Naito and Yujiro Takahashi will come back together. They were originally called No Limit. I kid you not. They used the theme song of, they used, Duhas as their entrance theme. That's another Japanese wrestling joke. Somehow it all connects. Why do we keep doing this? Why do our conversations continue to connect? Also, Limit. You're doing a charity stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow. That's not right. December 12th. So technically tomorrow, but not tomorrow. The day after. Time zones. Yes, we will talk about that in just a second. Wow. Wanted to let you all know about the Jolly Jamboree Gamers Outreach charity stream I'm doing this Friday, December 12th. I hope you can consider dropping by the stream for a bit of fun and kindness this holiday season. The time will be 6 p.m. 6 p.m. limit time. Yes. Can we also get a sneaky shout out, but not so sneaky shout out to No Limit? Go follow No Limit. And also go support No Limit's charity event. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to be there in the chat. I'm going to be there in the chat and I'm going to be happy. Unless it's ZA, in which case I won't be in the chat. But yes. It will be an NSO shuffler? Motherfucker copied my shuffler! No, it's fine. Oh wait, no, you did this last year. Never mind, don't worry. I remember this. This was fun. This was a fun time last year. I remember this now. Last summer is last year now. Technicalities for the Zack Man. Last summer was technically last year. Southern Hemisphere, baby. Good thing we rigged the calendar. Hell yeah. I almost said calculator. We rigged both. The calendars and the calculators are Australia's. We made them. We didn't. We did make Wi-Fi though, and yet ours still sucks. Made the clothesline though. That's another unique thing. It's our calendar now. But no. Limits charity streams are great. That is for sure. Should I get up? Yes, it's Thursday for you. I mean, it's still Thursday here, but it's Thursday, you gotta get up. Check memes real quick. Oh, I got no limits. Yeah. Here's another interesting thing for you in particular, Limit, and I can talk about this publicly. I have been checking the viewer survey, and in one of the questions is about collaborations, asking who I should collaborate with. Currently, one of the most popular people that has been requested for me to collaborate with is No Limit. That's a true statement. That's an old edit I sent to Rainding many months ago and thought it was relevant. It is relevant. It's very relevant. You know what else is relevant? Me not getting shinies, but then again, that's always how it is. But yes, Limit is one of the most requested people for me to collaborate with. We've done stuff before, though, like that Mario Party game. Yes. Doesn't mean we can't collaborate again, Limit. That's not how that works. Limit's like, oh, I did one Mario Party game with Zach. I've done enough. Once you've collaborated with Zach once, you've collaborated 100 times. Oh my god. I can't even read that out loud. That's hilarious. Frick. I may have pressed the button twice just out of pure hilariousness. Oh my god, what a comment! Who would have believed that No Limit actually has limits? I'm keeping that one to myself. I'm keeping that one to myself. If I say that out loud, I'm gonna get absolutely roasted. Don't tell people my shame. Oh my god. You might get roasted anyways. True, the Australian summer is being a bit of a bench, but we all knew about that one, haven't we? 1468. Why does this game hate Zachman? We are definitely double odds. Definitely over double odds at this point. I have done a number to my arm. I don't know what I did, but I am bleeding, which is not fun. It's just a small amount of blood, but it is a-okay. But also, Limit, if that was the case, you would have only collabed with Claire once and had left it at that. Or co-commed with Claire once and left it at that. Damn. Or is this just No Limit trying to be like, I'm bigger than Zach. I don't need to collab with Zach again. Me. Nah, it's okay, Limit. It's fine. I understand. Technically, I only collabed with Claire once. Damn it! My joke ruined. My pasta baked. Someone's gonna make that a quote, aren't they? Ay, ay, ay. My apes gone. No. No, no. JDP, no. JDP, no. One and done limit, Uno limit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, Cinder, be glad that you're close with other people in the community, because Limit's gonna shut you out. Limit's gonna report back and be like, "That's Cinderblaze bench. Never again." This Cinderblaze, not even once. Oh no, I've just realized that adds on to the... Never mind. No, we're scratching that. We're scratching that. One and done, wouldn't recommend. Oh my god. Cinderblaze, none and done. Jesus. I don't think you've done anything with Cinder either. Honestly though, I think that Mario Party game with Trill, Limit, and Ileeta might be my favorite moment of the year. Big time. Big time. Switch Up Shuffle Physical Fiesta might come close, but I'm gonna give it to that collab, because oh my god, what a great time that was. I was so nervous for that. I remember that. I just went, oh, me nervous. Me surrounded by people that are far more talented than me. And then I left Ileeta in stitches. Poor girl. In all seriousness, we haven't done anything, Limit. We need to change that at some point. Cinder? Look at you being brave. Must be nice. Me and Blue Toad now have 2 collaboration ideas. That broke me. That got me good. Oh boy, that got me good. And it got me a lot more than I was expecting. Alright, we are 4 away from the break. Oh my goodness. I need to work on better sleep scheduling. You'll be fine, JDB. Just go to bed earlier. Go to bed now. In fact, go back to bed. You don't need to do anything today. Go back to bed. That's my first collab. JDB and a better sleep schedule. That's never happening. That's never gonna happen. Love that movie? Damn. Thank God it doesn't have Pyro in it, or the rating would go up. Shut up, Rainding! You can't just zack me for that. You know I'm right. You don't need to call me out on my bullshit. Even JDB knows. Of course he knows. It's like me saying if Rainding and Shantae had a bed, the freaking moving on. Rainding's now gonna be embarrassed and send that screaming gift to me again. Oh, I hate my brain. Oh, I hate my brain. I'm not saying that because that would... I'm not saying that. We're moving on. Topic change, chat. Quick! What do you want me to talk about? Quick, chat! We have 3 more eggs. What do you mean, no, go on? Nah, I'm not. No. 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 Damn, then absolutely not. That's staying up here. That's not leaving. That's gone. And 2026, anything you're looking forward to? Go. Hopefully the return of a charity event. Please, for the love of God. I want Pokefun back, damn it! This is my call-out post. At Jiggy at Campy. I want Pokefun back. I want Trainers Unite back. Please. Tomodachi Life as well. It's unrelated to Pokefun, but Tomodachi Life is great. Give me the living the dream. Give me freaking Pokefun back. And maybe return of status quo and give us a freaking another Colosseum. I know that's a pipe dream, but Zach Man can dream. Zachary Manfred 100 and dream. When do I go for a break here? Do I do... It's 2 more, isn't it? Also, I hope to work with Limit again. Because frick you. I don't care if he gets the one and if they do the one and done rule. I've just pecked myself now. The one and done rule can apply for other games. There. Cinder says Magfest for me. Also, I have some behind the scenes stuff happening that I look forward to sharing when I'm ready. That's your only hint. That's your only hint, chat. Cinder's going to the bubble bowl. I'm spoiling the announcement. Cinder Blaze is going to the bubble bowl. You know what I'm looking forward to next year? What? What are you looking forward to? Making people happy again? Come here, 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 come here. Your existence already makes people very happy. Okay, now back up a bit. Back up a bit. Back up a bit. I told you to get close. I've said my piece. Now you can back up a bit. Why is old man looking in the corner? Old man, what are you doing? Old man! Now, I understand that Santa's around, and I did ask for him. I did ask him for an alt. This is. Mel's had enough. Mel's had enough. She heard my joke about Santa and said, "Frick you, Zachary. I'm going to play Crossworlds." Oh, so funny thing. I have technically performed in the Bubble Bowl. Bubble Bowl, excuse me. No, I am actually not joking. The stadium my marching band always performed at in college, same stadium that was used in the Band Geeks episode. Incredible. Mel's playing Crossworlds demo. Don't care. I do care, but I don't care. Does that make sense? No. I'm going for a break. When we return, the last a box and a half of eggs. Please shine. I don't want to do this again on Sunday. I want to go play Urban Champion and get my shinks mixed. I'll be right back. Accurate representation of Cinder right now. This cider. Sigh. And yes, the shirt does say, "Already forgot." It's quite funny. Good shirt. Welcome back. Thank you, chat. Oh, my knee. My knee. The crabs have not helped us so far. We're at 1,475. No shine. Yeteth, but we shall see. We shall see. Here we go. Ow. But yeah. I don't know. What shall be the starting topic of this section of stream, other than my knee just absolutely having a laugh at me at the moment. I don't know what I did. If you're curious, I have got no idea what I did. But knee is just not liking me at the moment, so I will just have to roll with the punches. It was feeling a little out of it after just trying to walk a little bit. I've been walking all day because I went shopping, as you know, because I got my Christmas shopping sorted today, which hopefully everyone's done that by now. I do hope that everyone has sorted out their Christmas shopping, considering it is 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks till Christmas. And exactly 3 weeks from the end of the year. Isn't that an absolutely wild thought? I only need to do Christmas shopping for one more person, then I'm done. All my Christmas shopping is out the way with, thankfully. But yeah, no, I can't blame... I feel bad for anyone trying to get stuff done now, you know? Oh my goodness. Almost Zelda-thon time? When is the dates for that again? When is the dates for Zeldathon again? I've legitimately forgotten. Again, December 27th. Okay, thank you. That's America, so it would be 28th for us, yeah? Or is it 27th for us? That's one thing. If I was to give a big pet peeve about charity events, I feel bad for talking about this because I'm not a part of these sorts of charity events, but at the same time, my big pet peeve with things like Zeldathon and other particular charity events that I've seen is that they announce the dates months in advance and then don't advertise at all. People forget very quickly unless you keep constantly mentioning it. That's what I've seen. Or unless you're really in the circle of said charity events and are paying attention. Maybe some people will talk about the dates or when the next event is, but a lot of these events will announce the date and then barely mention it. Not even people involved in said event will mention the event. You sort of need to be... You get the hype started with the date, with the release of the dates, and then you gotta keep the hype going in a way, you know? Maybe I'm just silly. I believe so. There's no schedule for it yet. It's 2 weeks away. You sort of need a schedule now. No? You would sort of need a schedule now. Been meaning to advertise for it, but there's no count. There's the countdown on the main account. But there really needs to be more from people involved. Completely agree. Completely agree. It's my biggest complaint with events is that, yeah, it's also just after Christmas, which complicates things. Not a lot of people are gonna have the money to donate instantly after Christmas. And also, a lot of the creators that are a part of that event, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Oh, gotta go on a plane now. That's not a lot of downtime. Especially in this cutthroat world of content creation where if you take a break, you're basically pecked. Which shouldn't be the case, but unfortunately that's just the reality. I can definitely understand why Limit is always afraid of having to basically be like, no stream, I'm sorry. You don't need to really apologize for that. If people get mad about the fact that there's no stream, that's on them, not you. This is coming from a person that also gets mad when they're not able to stream when they've got scheduled said stream, or they have said scheduled set stream scheduled said seems freaking words S's set scheduled stream or a scheduled stream set freaking who needs them? But yeah, I know that you guys will be there for a stream. be there for the next stream, as frustrating as it is to not be able to, you know, cancel a stream or other things like that. You're not responsible for anyone else's feelings, so if someone's mad at you for not streaming, that's on them, not you. Exactly. Exactly. I 100% agree with that statement, Cinder. I don't know. I feel bad for basically talking shinks about a lot of charity events or about events, but also I hope that it's coming across in a way that's sort of constructive with criticism. I don't want to feel like a snob or that I'm, you know, entitled to things, but also I feel as if, again, circles back to the bit of me knowing a bit too much about things, especially considering I'm also a content creator, and know that and know how I, like, you wanna have your opinion be heard, but also you don't wanna really might need to buy lozenges tomorrow, my goodness me. You want to have your opinion heard, but you also don't want to come across as parasocial, or the word I used earlier that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I don't know, it's just silly. 6, 12, 18... that one. But yeah, no, I just wished that there would be more advertising for these events, not just drop the trailer for the for the dates and then go cold turkey until the date's basically there. I feel as if that's a bit unfair on everyone. If you want people to care about your event, you need to be mentioning it a little bit more often than what people have been. But I don't know. Maybe this is just a Zach thing. Maybe Zach's brain's just being dumb, and maybe Zach's just overthinking a lot of things again. But if you want people to be interested in your event, you need to talk about your event. Which is why today I'm announcing a new charity. I'm not. There is no charity event to end the year. I have a rough idea on when the next one is. For now. But plans are subject to change. And that's that. JDB, thanks for the look. Here's me as a frog. See what happens? I've been transformed into many different animals because of you, JDB. I am now an onion, JDB. I have that power? I don't know. I don't know why. I somehow blame Pyra. I'm just saying. I don't actually. Can I just quickly mention something that annoys the shinks out of me? I got Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force Revenge. For just to quickly clarify, it should say, if it'll show for us here, Club Penguin EPF Herbert's Revenge. It's not gonna... There we go. But because of that little thing at the top there with the dash, on EB Games retro thing, it's just gone. I got both of the Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force games again today just to reclaim them from when I was a baby and sold them because I was an idiot. But there you go. I like when people quote posts for announcements. I like when people quote the post for the announcement just saying they're gonna be there. Are you being... Is that just... words. Is that you just saying that you like that? Or is that just you being like, oh, I think they're gonna be... It's cool that they're gonna be there, but also, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to explain. Blah. Words are hard. The thing called words? You know them? The words? Hard. I think it's a helpful way to advertise other than just reposting. Oomba. I guess, but also... You need to do a little more than just repost and be like, hey, I'm gonna be there. You also need to talk about it on your stream. No? Okay, cool! Cool! Yay! Zach's not wrong! Zach isn't wrong! For now. But yeah, no, that's just a Zach peeve, I guess. Just a Zach man little annoyance thing. Zach wants to be excited for event. But Zach also, in the way and the matter of how things are, Zach will forget that an event is going on. I'm just saying that as a small part. I get you. I get you, Blue Toad. A small part. It's like a small P. A small P? What? A small fee. Words hard. Zach man cannot. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. $1,485 encounters so far. It's been, chat. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Turned your head to the side and said, why me? I managed to get out of bed, and now Pichu's pouting at me to come back. It's been shine snappy, in the klein. Snappy das klein crocodile. I'm offending all the Germans in chat. If there's any, I'm sorry. Can you shine, you piece of shinks? I'm really tired of looking at your orange face. A couple of days ago, you smiled at me. It'll still be a while till you're a shiny. Frick. It'll still be a while before you're shiny. Grinning through teeth and trying to say I'm smiling. I might have to do this Sunday, chat. We might have to triple down. We might have to quadruple down. If we quadruple down, then well, it doesn't matter if we quadruple down because that'll be the final shiny hunt for the year next Monday. That'll be the final shiny hunting stream for the year next Monday. So hopefully we don't have to quadruple down, but I understand that it will be 3 shiny hunts in 4 streams, give or take. It might even be 4 in 4. The 8-bit drummer, 4-4. 4-4. But we shall see. We shall see. I just hope that this thing shines. Because let's be real here, double odds for this is redonkulous. The good thing, though, is that I get to drag Mushroomer back in here tomorrow and play Donkey Kong Country 2! Yes! Oh my god, the SMCO has always had a cowboy hat. If I get the cowboy hat, can I put it on the SMCO? Oh god. The ideas, chat, they flow. I have to sneeze because that really hurt my nose. Them pecking sneezes, chat. Seriously, what have I got to do to see this shiny Pokemon? Like, what am I doing wrong, game? Game of... What do I got to do? What am I gotta do? Okay, can we... yeah, hold on. Really quick. 3 Nintendo Classics games got announced today. What the frick is going on? Also, Wario World now? Now? As in, I can go and play Wario World now on GameCube. Christmas? I'm okay with Wario World now? Now? Wario World now just sounds like a phone app. I hate the fact that you're right. Shout out to Hey Pikmin. I know that wasn't the mobile game, because that's Pikmin Bloom. But do you guys even remember Hey Pikmin? I sure as shinks don't, because I never owned it, / never going to. It was a 3DS game, for those in the know. That also wasn't shown during the Switch 2 Direct, so I'm pretty sure that's just straight up new. Yes! Yes, it is! Yes, it is! Wario just decided I'm my Wario. I'm coming here. And he came. He came. He has arrived. Limit, I'm still on your Steam wishlist, by the way, because I had it open. And Skullgirl's second Encore DLC isn't available. The Skullgirl second Encore upgrade isn't available on Steam anymore. I understand that you added that in 2017, but that's what I'm looking at here. Wario marched into Nintendo headquarters and was like, "Release my game now!" Wario demanded it, probably. Wario didn't just want it, he demanded it! Wario demanded. He's like excuse me? He's like the elephant in the room. Address me. Now, sir. Bye. NSFW never say from Wario. I'm a Wario. I'm gonna You have to show me this right now. You have to show me this. You bench. You bench. I'm mad. The Rosalina book arrived, by the way? Hell yeah. Watch it shine. No! I gave you the egg, you bench! You give me the egg, you bench! You stupid bench! You bench! Oh, that could have been the shiny egg and I could have just freaking benched it. I benched it all. Bench! Fudge! You didn't even turn! Bench didn't... Now he turns! This little bench. Frick you, Pokemon Nursery Man! Why don't you get thrown into the ocean? I'm mad. I'm fatally furious, chat. If the Rosa book makes JDB cry, that'll be the second time someone in our friend group has cried for seeing a book. Oh yeah, true. Sandslash with the 1000-year Door Switch release. True. Let me just read it with Luma and Sad Girl playing. I'll bowl, dude. You'll bowl. I had to think then, I forgot. That wasn't meant to be a jab towards any of you, by the way. Rending, we know it wasn't. We know it wasn't meant to be a jab. Don't you worry. You're a good bean. Rending's funeral will be next Friday. Blue Toad, I'll be there. I'll be there too! Yay! I see everything is going as expected. Yes, Jetbolt, yes. Yes. I'm a crybaby binge thanks to this community. At least you're honest. That came off a lot more rude than I expected. My apologies. Just kidding. Wink. I'm not. At least his funeral will be after his birthday. He'll be dead by then. Jesus Christ. Hi, CJ. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It'll be death by shot. Back when I had a job, Cinder made me cry at work. Yes. 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 Oh, the funny experimental is here. Yes. Yes. I love that Orange is Borange clip. Just yes, yes. Oh, the funny experiments are here. Yes. I can say what I want on my stream. Frick you. Yes. Give me the chocolate. Chocolate? I haven't ate chocolate since I was younger. I hated it. Chocolate? I hated chocolate. Yes. Yes. Do you remember chocolate, chat? I do. Absolutely. Yes. How is my throat not dead yet? Is that the hungry Yesum seal? Yes. Yes. What the hell was that voice? Yes. I heard you got me some chocolate. I want the chocolate, chat. Give me the chocolate. Yes. Next year, I will make people happy. This year, I made people happy. There is a difference. The Very Hungry Yesum Seal is my favorite children's book. "65 nuclear missiles." Blue Toad and I on the same brain. Holy shinks. Jesus Christ, Blue Toad and I. 7 nuclear missiles. Someone get that video for Rain Ding. Oh my god. Someone get the funny video for Rain Ding. Oh, ew! Brother, ew! Ew! Chat. we're about to reach 1,500 eggs for this shiny hunt. Ugh. In the famous words of Lisa, work smarter, not harder. I'm getting physically ill. Only 300 more and you have one for every posted YouTube short. Jesus Christ, really? Ah, you mother... I had to mute then. I had to mute. You don't need a lip reader to say I wanted to know what I just said in the muted mic. God damn it. I was so convinced that that was the shiny just then. I got pecked again by this pecker. Ugh. Oh my god. Have I really posted 1,700 YouTube shorts? Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. So you're telling me that I have basically uploaded 4.5 years of freaking YouTube shorts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, I've been doing content for too long. I'll get a DM from Claire out of the blue like, you haven't seen anything yet, Bench. Claire doesn't know who I am. That's a lie. Claire doesn't DM me. Now you understand. I have been doing streams for almost 5.5 years. Oh my god. Wait. September, October, November, December, January, February. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5.5 years. 5.5 years, chat. I will have been doing content for 5.5 years in February. Blink and it'll be 8 years. I hope that I'm not in this house. I hope I'm not in this house. Respectfully. I also hope that I am at least married. No, not married. Dating. I get one. That's my one. Really? 5.5 years? Gee, hang on. Sorry. No, that's... Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Almost 5.5 years of making content. Oh, my God. Ugh. Time is a blur. You're right, Jenny B. You know, it's been over 2 years since we got Dialga. Help. Old. Shut up, Saint. Shut up. Now imagine how people like Dosh, like Dosh Depson, MS Dosh. MS Dosh Depson over there. Oh, man. Oh, actually, shout out to Celebi-san. I think I've pronounced their name correctly. For their cute Masai art that they've been drawing recently. It's cool. It's been really cool to see. Also, we love Masai here. Masai cool. Hi, Sandslash. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Sandslash and I are not related, but Sandslash is my brother. From another mother. I may have pressed that button a bit too much. I don't care. Hey, Zach, I just sent something cool. Miss Piggy isn't the only Muppet that's going to be at the Game Awards tomorrow. I don't care about the Game Awards. I couldn't give less of a fudge. The option... Oops. Whoops, I seem to have dropped this link to a cool artist. Yes. I know that, but Muppet Guest's still fun. True. Who is even going to be streaming them tomorrow? Who am I going to be lurking in tomorrow to watch the streamer awards? Or who's gonna drag me into CoCom for a bit and be like, Zach, what did you think of the streamer awards? Shanks! That's what I think. Speaking of Shanks, look at that number! I agree with that how to kill gif picture. Bench. How you doing, Zach? How's my nose? I know Maniacal is. Cool. I will, give Maniacal my expert analysis of Yeah. Yeah. There's your technical expert analysis. Brought to you by yours truly. Avatar Fire and Ash comes out sometime in the future. Wow. I asked if I would be able to commission you next year. Yes. Sandslash, you need to open up commissions. You'll get so much people. You should do it, Sandslash. You should do it. Do it. You motherfucker. This Charmander sucks. My money's gone. My money gone. Woo! That probably didn't pick up on the mic. Who gives a shanks? But you know what you can pick up on, chat? The viewer survey. Ah, it did? Excellent. I have to ping about that again soon because we're almost halfway through the month. And that also means we're almost halfway through the time you can do the viewer survey. I think we're actually... I think today... Yes, today is technically halfway for the viewer survey. So you haven't got long to do that viewer survey, chat. Not long left to go. I can tell Sandslash is looking at my celebration like a disappointed parent. I'll get back to the comms training eventually. Just been dealing with chronic back pain and depression. No biggie. Smile. Smile through the pain, Sandslash, it's the only way. You bench, get up there, bench, go, bench, 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 bench. Yeah. All the good vibes to Sandslash. He's an incredible dude. We like Sandslash here. Sandslash very cool. Turns out we might be tripling down on this bad boy. I don't like it. I don't want it. And I don't have to. But it might be the opportune. This is just how life works sometimes. You win some, you lose more. I don't make the rules. I accept I do. Real talk, I don't think I'll be actually able to smile as much these holidays. And I hope that's enough for you to understand. No, I completely understand that. I completely understand that, Sandslash. Don't you worry. After all the bullshit you've had to go through this year, I think it's understandable why you wouldn't be able to smile. Again, good vibes to Sandslash, because oh my god, that dude just had a horrific year. Yeah, what JDB said. And also a boop for your troubles, because why not? Hi, 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 my back. Hi, 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 my back. Waiting for an egg to hatch, please and thank you. Also, my chair's falling again. There we go, finally. Holy shanks. What is up with these eggs taking forever? Why? Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ba-da-da-da-bam. Bam 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 bam. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-bam-bam. Ba-da-bow. Ba-da-bow. Ba-da-da-da-bow. Ow! No wonder why my knee was hurting. I was sitting on it a bit too much. That hurt. That was a big old bit of hurt then. Ow. For those of you wondering, my kneecap has been giving me a bit of pain because I was walking around all afternoon. And it wasn't fun, but that's just how it be. I'm also off screen at the moment, so you just get chairman for the first time in a long while. Ow. Ow. I would love for this shiny hunt to be over. That would be fantastico. Admittedly, I kind of wish I had a second camera. That way, if I did want to actually sit on my bed like I am here, I could just have the camera set up on the other monitor and just be like, hey, I'm over here now. Because I can. I don't know. That's just stuff for the future, methinks. Having a look back out at my final of DKC1, I never found the 101% in that game as a kid. Glad I can scratch that off my list of to-do. Congratulations! My only gripe about DKC 1 is that I wish there was more to it than after 101%. What do you mean by that? Do you wish there was just more stuff for you to do, or... Yeah. We already beat that game and you found all the secrets. Plus, it's a SNES game, bitch! I don't know what you expect. All I know is that I'm gonna have a really good sleep after this. I'm gonna have a freaking amazing sleep after this. Sneezing hurted? Oh yeah. I love a new DKC game that's more like the classics. Never gonna get it, 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 no, 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 never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Why? Mainly because I think 3D Donkey Kong is the way that they're gonna go from now on. I think the way that they're gonna... I think Bonanza was a very good template for the future of Donkey Kong. Although maybe they do, yeah, I was gonna say, maybe they do how, 2D and 3D Mario coexist. But we will need to wait and see. That is the big thing here, is that we will need to wait and see how that happens. But also, Zelda has 2D and 3D Zelda as well. That can coexist, so Donkey Kong can. So maybe I will withdraw that previous song. The only DK game I haven't played are Donkey Kong Country Returns, Tropical Freeze, Barrel Blast 64, the GB Land games, and Bonanza. You need to get on Bonanza as soon as you can, Sandslash. I know you still need to get a Switch too, but my god, Bonanza is phenomenal! And I'm not even a Donkey Kong guy, but Bonanza is phenomenal! I freaking loved Bonanza. Oh! I do have one of the Donkey Kong games on my phone. Is it Returns? I do, but part of me wanted to have a full blind experience with Bonanza. Is good game. On the topic of Bonanza, without giving anything away, I still can't freaking believe he played through the majority of the game using, as he called it, the Zackman way. Yeah, I pissed off Cinder and Rainding pretty badly. Yeah, It was fun. Trust me, the Zackman way in video games has a method to its madness. I would love to see that DM chain. I'm not even gonna lie to you, JDB. I would love to see that DM chain. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sandslash. But at the same time, that's... it's dumb. It's dumb, but I get your point. It can't be helped, unfortunately. Yeah. I am beginning to think that this thing just does not exist. I am beginning to think that this thing just does not exist. They might exist. I mean, we know shiny Pokemon in this game exist, but I believe that this Masuda method is just not... It is not... Nightbot, wow. Both Pichu and Pyra are the same amount of cute. Unfortunately, it's a very low amount of cute. Too low for JDB's liking. Where the hell does this thing... There we go. I'm not that fat! Fucking chair! Sorry for the swear. This chair just thinks I'm so fat. Huh? Oh, for the ugly. Okay. That was 11, so 1,511. We finish on 1,520 this evening. A lot of chatting, chat. A lot of chatting. I am looking forward to going to sleep. I'm gonna have a really nice sleep, I feel. What about you, chat? What are your plans? I'm listening to the pause music in Mario World. I am looking forward to playing that at some point in my own time. Side note, ugh. Casual stream AO. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. Ugh. We'll see. We shall see, Sandslash, but probably not. I'll probably do it on my own time. Just like I did with Chibi Robo. Actually, I've gotten through all of the GameCube games except for now Wario World and Wind Waker. The only reason I haven't touched Wind Waker is because I'm doing the Zelda games in chronological order. Not chronological, but, well, in terms of release, I guess. When it was released, and I'm up to Seasons. Oracle of... Is it Seasons or Ages? Whatever the next one is. Ages, probably. It's one of the Oracle games. No, I already did Seasons, so it's Ages. Oracle of Ages is coming up for me. And... Holy shinks. Can you shine? This is getting ridiculous! This is getting really stupid. Still have plenty of spaces for Pokemon. So we've got 1 stream there, 2 stream there, 3 stream there, 4 stream, 5 more streams. Before I have to fully get rid of the boxes again. This is ridiculous. If Chi ends up being right, I will be upset. This has survived 2 streams this week so far. This week, this Charmander Shiny Hunt has survived 2 streams. We're going to triple down on Sunday at this point. And then quadruple down on Monday if it gets to there. I'm hoping it doesn't reach Sunday. But we've only got 7 eggs left in the evening. So who knows how much this will be. All I know is, good lord, I am very tired of this shiny hunt. And I know Rainding's already seen that, but I'm sending it to him because peck you, Rainding. Boop. I remember 11 months ago wanting to actually play the game at some point. I already beat the game. We still got to do some stuff in Shining Pearl before we even get to Palkia. Oh my god, old habits die hard. Ay, 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 man. Ay, 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 ay. Sorry I joined in a negative mood earlier. Sorry. Been trying... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. I've been trying to stay positive, and you guys are like, the only things that keeping me from banging my head against the wall of nails. No, Sandslash, don't do that. You're loved, dude. You're appreciated. Can I get a yes in the chat, as well as hearts and hugs for Sandslash, please and thank you. This is very, very, very annoying. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, chat. 4 eggs to go on the night. Not looking good. Kind of wild that you were in the mines a year ago? Yeah. Kind of wild, huh? I don't even know how the hell we're still doing this. Morning, Private Butter. Good to see you. Four eggs remain in our night. Ay, ay, ay. Been a really interesting stream. I hope you have all enjoyed. Sorry for the big old talk about what's been on the brain in regards to content creation and during the first half. But this has been a lot of fun. Starter Purgatory. This is my grief case. This is my grief case. More like grief egg, you're right. You so right. Zach's gonna scream once he gets this Mander. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna go straight to bed. I'm not going to. I actually have to upload the short for tomorrow. But then I'm going to bed. Imagine if the shiny ends up being female, it would join my Piplup. Because my Piplup was a female. Have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever felt like this? Strange things happen when you go around the twist. After this shiny hunt, what's the next shiny hunt? Something in Shining Pearl. I don't know. I do not know. All I know is that I am very, 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 very tired of this Charmander. But I still do it anyways because I am a madman. As you well and do know. This is a video game, ladies and gentlemen, where you press the down button and then the up button to go down and up respectfully. We have 2 eggs remaining in our night. 2 egg. Hydrate? Dehydrate. I have hydrated so I do not dehydrate. Mother fricker. I cannot wait for the day that this thing shines and I can punt it. Punt it and the rest of its non-shiny brethren into an absolute depth of hell. Chat, you've got to understand, I'm double odds, and I'm tired. August 13th, 2037, I will not be streaming, but I will be streaming. I hope to be streaming by then. Final leg of the night. I'm doing this Sunday. We're tripling down, Minch. I'm doing this Sunday. Galactic. I mean, this Charmander is being a real galactic. This Sunday, we're tripling down on the Shiny Charmander hunt. But for now, I swear to God, if this Spiritomb is shiny, I will be very, very, very angry. Chi, if you are watching this VOD back, or anyone that has motion sickness issues, please look away now. We're safe. Minus the fact that that had the trainer idea come up. The trainer come up and be like, ooh, multiple IVs. Yes. Yes. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, chat. If it crashes here, I'll just put in Animal Crossing. Okay, it didn't. Oh my god, it hasn't crashed. Amazing. Frickety-doo! Wah! Thank you for watching, chat. You guys are the best. You guys continue to give me so much love, support, and appreciation, and I really, really do appreciate it. Your schedule for the rest of the week is as follows. Tomorrow, I'm back and I grab Mushroomer again for Donkey Kong Country 2. That's the final DKC2 stream of this year, where hopefully we will beat the world that we're currently in. That would be nice. Thank you very much. No stream Saturday. Sunday, we're tripling down. It's more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I want this shiny. I'm so annoyed with it. I want the shiny. check out the socials: Discord, YouTube, Stream Archives, YouTube, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Let me also just quickly remind you that the viewer survey is still going on. It ends on December 23rd, and there is not much time left to do it. So please take your time to fill out the survey while you still can. Please make sure to also take the questions and the answers that you give as serious as you can. Every single submission to the viewer survey helps shape the future of my content, so it is absolutely worth you writing down what you think of every little bit of my content and making sure that the viewer experience for you improves big time. As for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for more Donkey Kong Country 2 with Mushroomer. Cheers, everybody.